trying to figure it out. But to hear that and then see the president fall down there on that stage, I can't put into words how shocking it was to the people in the crowd. And to me, as you're trying to figure out if you're okay, what's going on, was he shot, was he wounded? Then we heard him on the microphone, Shannon, saying, let me grab my shoes as they tried to take him off. So we're just trying to figure out what happened.
What the fuck?
What the shit? Who got shot?
Trump, apparently, but... Shot at... But... I don't think he got shot himself, did he?
Is this real?
Yeah, I mean, there's a live coverage right now too.
And see if they have any more developments to share. Okay, so you see there the reporter that we have on the ground. I do also have this vantage point where we see here a number of law enforcement officials trying to stabilize this crowd at the moment. No doubt it is very difficult, the situation for anybody that was in attendance to this event. It could possibly be a dangerous situation. No reports as of yet to what those shots were. We did hear that popping sound in the background. I'd like to go back to this replay and show you all what just went down for anyone who may have missed it. I'm going to cue it up here. Let's watch this so you can see exactly what happened and why the former president was escorted off there. So let's take a look. This happened just moments ago.
I'm gonna watch this a little bit.
That chart's a couple of months old, and if you want to really see something that's said, take a look at what happened.
I don't think he touches his ear like that. I think he has an ear item, like an in-ear bud, whatever. And they probably yelled some shit as soon as they said something.
Can you share your screen X so I don't have to watch it then?
Yeah, I got you.
Are you ready? On you.
There we go.
Ready? Move! Up, move! Go! Up. Guys here.
That's fucking insane. What the fuck?
Get ready. We ready?
There's blood where? Run the replay?
Shooters down. Are we good to move?
Holy shit, it says shooters down. What the fuck?
Let me get my shoes.
Shut Twitter.
I got you, sir.
Let me get my shoes, sir.
Hold on, you're ready.
Oh, there's blood, bro.
So we gotta move to the bus. Let me get my shoes.
These motherfuckers are shielding him. Holy shit. This is fucking insane, dude. Holy fuck.
Jesus,
I think he's bleeding by the ear.
Yeah, he is. What the fuck? Who is this guy?
USA.
Yo, who is this guy, man? Holy Chad.
Bro, we are in a simulation. Holy fuck, this is crazy.
Okay, hold on. Actual Chad behavior. Hold on.
Nah, the fist up is tough.
That. Oh my god.
Holy. American politics, brother. It outdoes itself every year, man. You cannot make this up. Dude, if you got shot at the ear, that's fucking insane.
Nah, that's some cinema script, dude.
That, bro, that you're watching plot armor in real time.
It almost feels scripted, brother.
Apparently the service tackled him, and that's what hurt him.
No, there's no way a tackling makes your ear bleed.
Oh, bro, ear is so sensitive.
Dude, your ear doesn't even have. It's like it needs to get pierced. Like
oh, brother,
it
brother. I've had miniature pimples bleed like crazy.
Yeah, that's a pimple, dude.
People walking in with the federal authorities with their arms drawn, their guns, and then also all throughout the hours leading up to this, we saw these snipers up here on the roof there, trying to survey the crowd and make sure everybody that came in was checked. And that's what we see when we go to all these events, especially when the Secret Service is involved. They check as many people as they can. People were out here for like 12 hours almost waiting. Some of these people. We don't know if the person who fired these shots was in to the crowd mixed in. After
oh, he was holding his ear before he got tackled. You're right.
Rushed away and the motorcade left. We did see some
it would have to be
members and possibly state police moving in.
Crazy coincidence that
like
his earpiece was loud and
questioning or custody. We couldn't see, but
actually more likely than not that he actually did get hit. That's insane.
After the former president was carted off.
Where was the shooter anyway? How did they get this guy down so fast? Bro, how did they clap this guy's booty cheeks that quick? It's, bro, I don't even know if there's any reports of anybody else being injured, but it's a fucking kind of a crazy thing that nobody else got injured.
Get in because they're so thorough. So at this point, not sure if this person who fired either a weapon or it almost sounded like, you know, I didn't
possible rifle crossfire. Nobody gets injured. That's fucking crazy.
Explosives, and then to see that smoke come up, we'll have to figure out exactly what this was that was either thrown or fired. But to see the president on the ground,
feel fake at all. What the
and,
fuck?
you know, people were crying when they were leaving and very upset.
So while we listen here to this reporter that
that's not like a gun, 100%.
Of course, they are speaking back to our Fox News channel anchor, so you do see them there.
That is not the fucking sound of a airsoft gun.
Pop them back forward here as soon as they continue to give us more developments. But again, breaking news right now, a very tense situation over in Butler, Pennsylvania, where former President Donald Trump hosting a rally there, and then we heard popping noises in the background. It was a really chaotic scene for a moment there, and really
I wish this game actually worked because it's actually kind of fun.
Making his remarks. I'd like to pull up this tweet right now from Fox News correspondent Lucas Tomlinson here, continuing to report on this breaking news.
Bro, how is that? How is there not a single on the field handheld footage with phone?
Fist raised. We saw all
out,
that
not even one.
And I would like to bring it up
is
again.
anybody gonna upload their shit or what?
Just be joining us. This is a developing story. We're still working.
Upload your shit, motherfucker.
What exactly happened there? Again, it was popping noises. We do not know if there is a danger to any of the attendees at this event at the moment. This just happened about 10 minutes ago. I'd like to pull up once again the moments when this all went down in Butler, Pennsylvania at a campaign rally for former President Trump. Let's watch.
Another replay. Send it.
That's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old, and if you want to really see something that's said, take a look at what happened.
Man, they piled up like a bunch of like a burger, like a stack of pancakes, brother. They stacked bodies, man. Oh no, man. Even if the guy was shooting in there, he's not getting through fucking 5 bodies like that. Hell no. How come there's nobody hurt behind him? My thinking is that the guy was shooting upwards. That's why. I'm gonna take a wild guess here. React Andy. He's shooting upwards. How's that possible?
USA, USA.
Let me get my shoes. Let me get my shoes.
I got you, sir. I got you, sir.
Let me get my shoes, sir.
Hold up, your head is bloody.
So we gotta move to the box.
Pretty impressive though, they were able to listen to where the shot was coming at from and fucking shoot at it directly.
Watch out.
He said, bro, his content brain kicked in as soon as his bad sort of said, wait, hold on. Watch this shot. Hold the camera steady.
Moments ago, when the former president was just starting to speak at this campaign rally over in Butler, Pennsylvania, and you heard that popping noise, and how he was escorted by Secret Service agents. We do have the Fox News reporter still on the ground.
What a content emperor.
To bring us some more developments. I'd like to take this for you live.
That's, we were saying in the beginning, like, you don't know exactly what it was that we heard, but it sounded like, possible fireworks or explosions, and it was multiple pops in a row. And the screaming you hear below, Fetzer, I'm going to have you kind of show here. These are kind of just some people that are very upset after what happened. So that's why you hear the screaming, but they're blaming kind of what's going on with the media, saying it's the media's fault. So that's what's going on right now. But going back to exactly what we heard, so it was like that series of pops, and then something also important to point out was that smoke. So in terms of what kind of possible weapon or explosive was used, we're still trying to figure it out. The former president did either, probably fall to the ground, was pushed to the ground pretty quickly when they all popped up there, the Secret Service, and tried to jump in and protect him. We saw people swarm. I mean, this place is full of law enforcement,
he held his ear before, though.
From going to these large events
Chat
like
was saying, and I agree.
they check every single person when they come in. They check your bag. They check everything. They want people down. So they were just trying to figure out exactly who was in the crowd, if it was coming from that crowd.
The emperor, when he gets shot at, but still has to deliver a speech.
Or if it was somebody kind of on the outside, on the perimeter, kind of here, where he was able to kind of drive up in his motorcade, because there is just a retention pond in some areas back here, like the main road that the former president actually drove in on is behind that red barn. So there is some open areas in the neighborhood and the house back there. So in terms of if the person even had to be in the property, I don't think so, because you could have thrown something, like if it was a firework or some type of explosive like that, right over the fence. So I think it just really
I can already see all the edits incoming.
Grabbing his ear when he came back up.
So the edits are gonna go crazy.
Possibly had, but he was able to say to them, let me grab my shoes, and then tried to walk away with dignity. Tried to send that message by putting up his fist and telling the American people and these voters here in the swing state that he was out here to connect with them and talk about improving America and getting back to the White House. But this is always something you kind of think about when you're going through security and getting wanded, how they have to be so careful when it's somebody so important
terrible
up on that stage,
precedent.
and there's so many people that are in close proximity of them. They need to do their best to make sure that he's safe, and today it shows what can happen.
And I'll make the elections feel like some fucking bullshit third world country.
Once again to the reporter out there in Butler, Pennsylvania. She is talking back with our partners over at Fox News channel, discussing the latest that happened over at this campaign rally for the former president. He was just starting his remarks. This was set to get underway at around 2 p.m. West Coast time, 5 p.m. East Coast time, when he was expected to give these remarks. We saw a lot of supporters convening there, waiting for the former president. We have been waiting for him to speak as well, ready to take it live for you as soon as that got underway. And as soon as it did, basically like 5 minutes in, not even, we heard those popping noises and the Secret Service rushing to the stage to protect the former president. We do still have this live vantage point out there. You can see the crowd has really dispersed. Everybody that was behind the former president is being led off of those bleachers. And this sign on the podium kind of shows the chaos that happened there and how quickly Secret Service reacted, how quickly they went to the former president's aid. Of course, we're still working to learn what those popping noises were.
Aim.
No idea just yet if there is any danger to people that are in the area, if anybody had malicious intent while attending this event. But you can see that this entire crowd is basically gone already from Butler, Pennsylvania. All of these seats were filled. We saw that crowd just moments ago, ready, waiting, chanting for the former president. And then this entire situation unfolded there. So some people kind of standing around, also very jarring. It was very chaotic, and we heard screaming in the background when those popping noises first sounded off, we did see the former president kind of duck down there, and we see obviously some people walking up to the camera. These feeds are live, they're raw, they're unfiltered. This is what we bring you out live now from Fox, but this breaking news, a developing story right now. This is the first time, I believe, in this 2024 campaign season that we've seen such a scene play out at a campaign event. And it was just incredibly chaotic and incredibly disorienting to see. We have seen the former president have a lot of these rallies throughout the last several months. We have not seen anything like this happen in all of those months. And of course, this happening today, just moments ago. Again, if you were just joining us, we are following this breaking news, developing story out of Butler, Pennsylvania. I'd like to replay again this scene for anyone that is just joining us. We are trying to learn more details of what those popping noises were, but I'm going to play this out so you can see for yourself what just happened at this campaign rally for former President
Is there
Trump.
no more tweet about this? Is there nothing? It was nobody on their phones over there?
And you know, that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old, and if you want to really see something that's said, take a look at what happened.
Yeah, this lady has footage. Wait, this lady, out of everybody there, she even kept the camera up when it was happening. She's got a fucking good shot. Upload this fucking thing, motherfucker. Upload this shit.
That lady is not posting it on Twitter. They're just posting it on Facebook. Bro, open up your damn Facebook, bruh.
So, folks, here.
Move it there. Hold. When you're ready. On you. Ready. Move. Move. Go.
The lady has, bro.
You ready?
Well, if she's gonna sell it to TNT for $1 million, I know a lady back behind her is gonna sell her footage for $500K.
First down. Are we good to move?
So somebody better upload it really fast before the price goes down. Because I'm starting to see some offers in chat right now.
Come on.
Let me get my shoes.
Got you, sir. I got you, sir.
Let me get my shoes, sir.
Hold that in your head. It's bloody.
So we gotta move to the bus. Let me get my shoes.
Holy, I meant to the people, man. A blue collar worker, a hard worker, brother. Doesn't want to leave his shoes behind because he worked so hard to get them. Knows the values of things.
Look at this.
Jeez, man. Real.
Oh, look at that picture I sent. Nah.
Holy.
Holy.
Oh. With the flag, no way!
With the flag.
No way!
Nah, this is going in the history books, dude.
This is like the picture where the dudes put the flag down.
Escorted into the Secret Service motorcade.
Dude, I'm not even kidding. I got chills. I literally got goosebumps.
At that campaign
Bro.
rally, we do.
I'm not even a politics Andy, dude. I got goosebumps.
Still, as we are monitoring this situation live, we have this one out
Chat.
there. We can see that helicopters are arriving to the scene. No idea what they are there for exactly. Not too sure if they're there to escort the former president from this entire scenario, but you can see just the aftermath of that very scary, tense situation. This entire place was filled with supporters. You can see more law enforcement agents kind of scouring through this crowd, searching through. Some people have lingered on behind. They are trying to ask questions. We're asking the questions as well as to what exactly is going on. Let's head back out to the reporter down there on the scene. It seems that she is talking to one of the attendees.
I want to bring up a point that seems kind of odd. Chat. If the guy was gonna close,
Yeah.
how far was this guy?
He's a
'Cause
delegate out of California.
So we're here
They don't have the
to about to
fucking
go
crime
live
scene
with
all
this,
like well handled. I mean, where are they not getting the evidence and shit?
Out to this another vantage point live as we continue to take a look at the aftermath from the tense moments at this Trump campaign rally being held in Butler, Pennsylvania. On this day, we had been waiting for the former president to take to the stage at about 5 p.m. Eastern time. He came up about an hour late, started at 6 p.m. Eastern time. It was about 5 minutes into his speech, and then we heard those popping noises. I'm going to just see if perhaps this reporter is live for us right now, speaking again to these attendees. Let's pump this back up and take a listen.
Went back.
Who the fuck is that?
All right.
Hold on.
Go.
Okay, well, just keep going.
Okay. All right. So from what I saw and heard, at that point I realized it was real, and
Bro.
the Secret Service was up there. They jumped on top of President Trump when eventually he did come up.
Is this a Mario cosplay? It's like a Mario brick block.
Right ear. It did not appear he was bleeding from his ear. It looked like it was above. Could be anything though. He might have cut himself being pushed down by the Secret Service.
We're going to do it live right now. Hold on.
Okay, as you can see there, they are getting ready to go live for the Fox News channel. I do want to reiterate, though, that this is a developing story. So what we're going to hear from attendees here is just what they saw from their vantage point, but nothing has been confirmed just yet. So you did hear that gentleman mention something about perhaps the former president was bleeding, but that has not been confirmed. We are still waiting for official reports on this breaking news.
I'm actually kind of surprised they haven't brought up the fact that he touched his ear before.
Scott, the senator and one of the potential vice presidential picks for the former president, he says here, please join me in praying for President Donald J. Trump and the safety of those at the Trump rally. I'd like to bring into the conversation now my colleague Austin Westfall. He is joining me inside of our newsroom.
He did. You didn't watch it. You're done fucking.
The latest on.
Man, that fist pump is gonna go down in history, bro. This is so fucking insane.
Look at that. Look over here.
What the
Look
fuck?
over here. Yeah, I mean, I'm you see it?
Social media, also on the internet,
question mark
all of the
on?
reports.
Are you even watching the stream?
So far, what are we still looking to learn?
So something that we've been able to gather while we've been looking at all of the reporting coming in from this incredibly scary situation, there are photos out there showing Trump's.
Want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Look. I think with that, it's if I were to put statistics on it, it's more likely than not that he got hit than he getting scraped on the ground. If I would put a number on it, I feel like it's more likely that he got grazed by a bullet than he got hurt on the ground. Just because of this motion right here. That's what I'm saying. It's not guaranteed, of course. But how do you know? How do you know it was a BB gun? How do you know that? You're just saying some shit.
Praying, for former President Trump and for everybody at the rally, but not knowing what actually has happened, not knowing, what has actually happened besides what we saw there in that incredibly horrifying video, hearing shots fired and former President Trump being brought down by Secret Service agents.
All right, John, stand by for us. We are getting some reportable information here from our producer, Josh Margolin. He is saying that the Secret Service is assessing. They have not confirmed it was actual shots or any kind. Unclear where.
That I think she was not qualified to be president. So let's start there. Number one. The fact is that the consideration is I wouldn't have picked Vice President Trump to be vice president.
What is end wokeness? Bro, this is 2 days ago, chat. How's this trending? It's just 2 days ago. Oh god, Elon, man, fix your website, brother. Yo, fix your website, man. This is fucking cringe, brother. Trending 2 days ago. End wokeness. In the middle of some fucking shooting. Like, what the fuck is happening, man? I'm in trending. This is trending. Well, I'm never gonna get porn on latest. I'm not doing that. There's nothing. Like, what the fuck is this? That doesn't look like some grays on the ground, to be honest with you. That's fake. You guys are cringe. Brother, it's insane. Bro, how is that fake? You're so stupid. Alex Jones Andes.
Alex Jones Andes.
Like, this is some actual brain rot Alex Jones Andes.
From his first campaign for the White House, who always took extra precautions, you know, like has talked so greatly about the Secret Service, feeling protected, having them around him. You know, when he, of course, started his campaign before Secret Service protection, if we reported at the time, Donald Trump wore a bulletproof vest. You know, he was very, very cautious about his safety. So I think just the fact right now that there is this panic right now in Trump world because of that lack of information. I think as we are telling our viewers, we are trying to figure out in real time. It seems as though the president's inner circle, much of which, again, I should stress, is not with him in Pennsylvania. They are over
something
in
malicious,
Milwaukee
potentially something dangerous. That entire crowd in Butler has completely dispersed at this moment. If you are just joining us now, again, this is breaking news that we're following happening earlier this hour. Trump taking to the stage just after 6 p.m. Eastern time, just after 3 p.m. Pacific time. About 5 minutes into his speech, we heard those popping noises. The president went down and Secret Service agents rushed to the stage to protect him. If you missed those moments, I'd like to play those out for you next. Here is what happened and what we're covering.
And then the worst president in the history of our country took over. And look what happened to our country. Probably 20 million people. And you know, that's a little bit old, that
Dude,
chart. That
the
chart's a
person
couple of
behind
months
this
old.
lady
If you
has the
wanna
whole
really see
movie.
something that said, take a look at what happened.
She has the whole movie. Just upload it, man. So whose mom is this? I know it's somebody's mom in chat. I know it. I'll buy the footage, though, honey. Okay.
You ready? Are we good? Shooters down. Are we good to move?
This is footage. I'm buying it.
Let's move. Let's move. We're clear.
This is your mom? She's deliver it? No, I don't have time for this. I'm buying her too.
Let me get my shoes. I got you, sir. I got you, sir.
Let me get my shoes, sir.
Hold on, your head is bloody.
So we gotta move to the bus. Move to the bus. Let me get my shoes.
Okay, watch out.
Dude, they dragged the shooter out, but I'm wondering what happened with him, man. They put him in a room and they're like, who do you work for? Like, I feel like that actually happens.
All right, we wanted to show you that entire...
Oh, here it comes.
Hey, by the way, whose car is this?
No, stop. Wait, hey!
We're still in the process of actually making our way outside of this rally.
We have 4K footage.
People that oftentimes we don't get enough cell phone signal.
That's
and so
it.
now we have moved past one perimeter and one area. Now we are moving out to where we came in. We're passing by different areas where they were checking us in. At this point, we're with a number of Trump supporters who are also trying to leave this area. Secret Service is trying to clear this scene so they can continue investigating exactly what happened during this rally. And so we are clearing out now. We're heading back to our vehicles among, I would probably say, at least 100 or so Trump supporters who are also making their way out. I will tell you just candidly, talking to Trump supporters as they were leaving, and people were waiting around asking what happened. People were checking on each other, asking if they were okay. You know, you did have people that dove to the floor, that shielded themselves, put their hands over their head, were trying to cover their loved ones when they heard those popping noises, and so people were visibly shaken up. So it's understandable that some of the people wanted to hang back a little bit just to gather themselves before they eventually moved out. So Secret Service now pushing all of these people back toward their vehicles right now to completely clear this area, and still just a very chaotic scene that is still playing out here just right where the former president's rally was.
All right, Rachel, thank you. Let's go back to John Carl again in Milwaukee.
Yo, we have the footage of the people like that, but we don't have the fucking footage of the people that are right there. Wait, chat. I think about it, chat. Is the ambulance anti-bomb as well? It would have to be, right? Otherwise, that would be a vulnerable position then. Wow. I think it's a good question.
When the Secret Service is stretched thin. I mean, this has been an ongoing issue. There were investigations, congressional investigations that go back to the second half of the Obama administration, warning about the Secret Service and the challenges it is facing in terms of personnel, overtime, demands, the threat environment being as high as it is. So this is the kind of thing
farming 2 minutes
that frankly, security personnel, Secret Service has been worried about with every public event that happens in this campaign. Not just the Trump rallies, the events involving family, and the events involving the current president of the United States, President Biden.
And John, it's not just the Secret Service when it comes to these events, and you can see it.
Guys, I'm hanging out with you guys off stream, but I'm in stream into our chat. Guys, I can't say anything. Guys, I've been up for like fucking 30 hours, but stream for like fucking 23 or something. I don't know. Chat, good time tomorrow, chat, because tomorrow I'm going to the game, so I'll be there at a good time.